I salute. What's going, bro?
They call me kid, but I can't stand no bitch that's child. No. You know how them hoes be wild. Get in and want to have some money with you. That's why you always see the baddest
Grounds, what we doing, bro?
niggas. And I always had the baddest bitches. Being the ugliest nigga. Told her
Now I'm
every
like,
girl
we're
I
going, we're
fuck with
going.
her. If I can't fuck up with her, can't stop really rap what I be living. I just cooled off. That hoe been getting dick down. She just chilled out cause I'm too long. So fuck your love and
Oh, there
bitch.
you
You ain't
go.
coming with no
They
lawyers.
ain't already pulled up on us.
Niggas trying to target me. Real street nigga. Look both ways before cross.
I'm tripping. I'm tripping.
What's the word, partner?
Did what going? What going?
Just jam with it.
Hey, man, how you doing? How you doing? Everything good your way?
You already know, you heard me shit grinding. You
Uh,
did, doing what I
I
do. You
I
feel me? What's
know.
poppin'?
I know. I see you locked in over there with Sleepy and them in DC in there.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm gonna be out there this Wednesday. For
Yeah.
real.
Yeah, that's gonna
Yeah.
be a movie right there. Big shout out to Sleepy, whole coalition DMV out there, man. Big
Facts,
shout
you
out to
heard me?
them.
Man, shout out to the whole coalition and all of them mad well. For
Yeah,
real, you heard
yeah,
me? They be fucking with a nigga for real.
for real. We out here working, bro, for real. Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, we gonna get into it, man. I want to get into this single with BG, bro. I see you doing the numbers on YouTube between you and him. You almost got 1 million views, and
Yeah.
I mean, I know how music is in that region. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I know artists that just go gold in Texas or in the boot or just in Alabama. So, bro, just speak on kind of how that came about. Was it, I know how much was it planned and how much was
It
it just
wasn't planned or nothing like that. But I definitely would say like, as soon as he came home, you know what I'm saying? Even before he was locked up, you did, like, for real, like, that is BG, you know what I'm saying? Living legend, you know what I mean? Especially coming from New Orleans, you heard me? So, but when he came home, I was probably, everybody was congratulating and welcome home, you know what I'm saying? He a real nigga, first and foremost, you know what I'm saying?
right.
Uh, I got the opportunity through like mutual people, you know what I mean? We know a lot of the same people, you heard me? Just coming from New Orleans, period. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
My partner Minutes and CJ, they gave me a call like just one night out the blue. Yeah, like they just hit me up like yo, what's up, you dead man? We right here, you dead. We with Jeezy right now, whatever. What like man, you got a song for on to jump on?
right.
So me, yeah, I'm gonna be like, yeah, knowing I didn't have none. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Right,
I'm,
right.
I'm like, yeah, you heard me. I got off the phone with him. Soon as I got off the phone with him, you heard me. I ran straight to the studio and and just laid the verse down. Like that's why the song is like it's really no structure to the shit. No nothing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And it's just raw the way that it is. You
Right.
feel me? For real? Cause I just went in there. You heard me? Went in right fast. And I just sent it to him, shit, and he came through that bitch and went crazy on there.
Yeah,
It did for
yeah,
real, bro, and I love it so much, man, because I feel like, it bring it back to that form of rap and, just pure, you know what I'm saying, lyrics with niggas that got something to say, you
yeah.
feel me, for real, opposed to just trying to look for the what they call it, the so-called hit record
Right,
type
right,
shit and all that. Like, nah, man, look, we doing this shit straight for the streets, you know what I'm saying, and for the city, for
right.
real, and when you hear that, it sound like nothing but New Orleans.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
yeah.
real.
Above all else, that's how I really felt about the record. Aside from it being a club record, that it was just you and him, kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
almost not back to them days, but still in the age y'all at, but being relevant and still able to, you know what I mean, put
Right,
that fire down, you know what I'm
right,
saying, and lay these tracks down
right.
and still, produce and man, just so salute to you on that too, bro, for just I
Appreciate
mean,
that.
keeping it a buck too, what I'm saying, through
Yeah.
that journey, bro, because he was dealing with a lot of influential people as far as,
Mm-hmm.
for
Oh
50 to
yeah,
Wayne, but
oh
to
yeah,
keep it a buck through all that and still be doing your thing, I salute that
yeah,
for real.
man, for sure, bro. Like that shit ain't like when you say just keeping it a buck through the whole thing. Like that's just me, period. You know what I'm
For real.
saying? For real, like with or without this shit.
Right, right.
That's gonna be me, bro. For real, this rating that shit I rep, bro. I stand on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, since I met you, man, I think we met at one of DJ Tech events the first time I met you
Uh-huh.
in Columbia, South Carolina.
Yeah, shout out
And
to Tech, man.
yeah,
Shout out
yeah,
to
shout
Tech.
out to Tech, man, CEO, you know what I'm saying, Coalition Carolina. But yeah, bro, ever since then, every time we interact, whether it's been, through this Instagram or whether I see you or something like that, y'all keep
But
it a buck, bro. So I appreciate that. For
for
real.
real, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. So I want to get to this, I want to ask you about this next single, with Gritty Boy. Uh,
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's his record. You know what I'm
oh,
saying?
so
That's
you
Gritty
featured
record.
on that, right?
Yeah, I'm just featured on that. Shout out to Gritty
Yeah,
though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Dude, he been getting it in. You know what I'm saying, for a long time too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
He
yeah,
been on his grind and shit. Uh, Record dope as fuck.
man,
For real, you heard me? I told him that as soon as I heard it, as soon as he, you know what I'm saying, let me hit the track,
yeah,
I said, oh man, that shit, child.
yeah. You got
For
the
real,
UGK sample in there. It was just,
yeah,
and you got on it, so it was, everything stayed in the region. So I felt that song, though,
right.
bro. I felt your verse, so that was a good verse on there, though, bro. So
Come on, man. For
yeah,
real.
y'all
You
definitely,
can't, that's one thing about me, bro. You're there, you can always expect nothing less from me, bro. I'm
straight up,
always deliver, dog.
straight up,
Always.
straight
For
up,
real.
man. For real. So, next I just want to touch on this street fame a little bit.
Yeah.
One of my favorite records off the project is Tombstone.
Mm.
Just cause how how raw you came and just
Yeah.
um, everything kind of you put a lot in them bars in there, man. So
Yeah.
talk a little bit about how that record came about. Tombstone. I know it's a little raw,
Um,
but it's a lot in it though. I
yeah,
feel like
it was more of like I kind of like feed off of the track. You know what I mean? Like, I feed off of the track like while I'm right there in the studio and the energy of it. You feel
right.
me? And when I heard it and how it came on, it just sounded like I just need to say this. You know what I mean? For
Yeah,
real, like
yeah,
any artist, like if you're an artist, like like when you get that right track, the words is just already there for you.
right.
All you gotta do is just get in the booth and sing.
Right, right. You
For
just
real.
already had that. It was already as soon as you heard the beat, it came to you.
Hell
I feel
yeah.
you. I
Hell
feel
yeah.
you.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
speaking of that, what's something? Because I hear a lot of soul in your beats.
Mm,
You know what I mean? But I
mm.
hear a lot of 808s too. So, what's your process in selecting beats? What you look for and what you know as soon as you hear that. Oh man, I'm going for that. Or
I don't like real talk, bro. And I, I always had this conversation with a lot of producers, also.
yeah,
The studio with them when they just want to play me beats. I tell them like, bro, I don't have no certain selection, no certain route that I'm trying to go or nothing like that. I like what touches me. You know what I'm saying? Like what makes me feel shit, cause it be like you could be in there, producer be about to play some shit and they cut it off right. And I be like, man, don't cut that shit
right,
off,
right.
man. Let that shit
Let
play.
that go.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like for real, cause I like to hear everything. You feel me? I like to
Right.
hear the different shit. You know what I mean? The shit might sound super crazy and corny to you, but I might hear something totally different on that motherfucker.
Man.
So I just like to roll like that, man. For real, I don't actually, just get in there, get in the studio with oh yeah, I need this and like nah, you feel me? I like to go off of how I feel, for real.
Yeah, yeah, for real. I think a lot of that came from them squad days and them rappers worst nightmare days of you just taking
Facts.
different kinds of beats and being able to kind of
Yeah,
exercise. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
bro, for real, bro,
yeah,
yeah, bro.
bro.
I see you be peeping that,
Working, bro. We might
huh?
need that part three. We
Oh
might need
yeah,
that
that's a
part
fact.
three.
Hey, what's
I might have
crazy,
to
right?
host that, bro.
Bro, part three been finished, bro. Like
Oh,
been
okay.
finished, bro.
Okay.
I just ain't never just you know what I mean, like find time to really like put it out because I'm always like just doing more and more shit. You
Hey,
feel me? Like
and
just
that's what,
doing more
yeah.
and more shit. So it's like, damn, like, I want to drop it, but I'm on this right now. You
Let's
know what I'm
do
saying?
that. Let's do that.
I'm on this right now, for real. You
Yeah, I feel that.
put out the mixtape shit, you can't really benefit off that.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? So
Right,
it's
right.
like, yeah, like I'd rather drop a original song before that. But don't trip, you know what I'm saying? I see the game slowly but surely coming back to niggas actually rapping again.
There you
So,
go.
you
There
feel
you
me?
go.
I'm
For
gonna
real.
definitely drop that shit for y'all. For real.
For real, for real.
For real.
So yeah, I want to touch on this. I saw that with the Lazier Cognac.
Yeah, let's
Eh,
sell. Yeah.
Lazier,
Yeah.
Lazier. So you
Yeah.
what's going on with that, man? I gotta see,
Yeah, man.
and see some of us
Me
is
and my partner.
involved with that.
Yeah, man. Me and my partner Novell, that's who actually like created the brand. You know what I
Okay,
mean? I was
okay.
just, blessed and lucky enough to, just you feel me, to partner up with dude and really, really for him to want to partner up with me with it. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
actually make me a part of the company and a part of the brand and everything. And shit, man, and it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, man. For real, man. We done won, best cognac wine and spirits in San Francisco 2 years in a
I
row.
saw that.
You know what I mean? Like this shit, it's doing what it's supposed to do.
Right,
For real,
right,
but
right.
just being like all the way honest, it's like, like people don't wouldn't like kind of just adjust to it probably because of like a certain nigga face on it and
Right,
shit like that. You get what I'm saying? So nigga just be having to be careful with everything. You feel
right.
me? For real, you did. I want that shit to be what it's supposed to be, and by the time it be that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Nigga find out, oh shit, man, that's kid and da da da. Bitch, it's
it's
too
too
late.
late.
We already, we, al- we already,
Oh shit, we at the bank and we done left by
yeah,
then.
yeah. It's too late to hate now, nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
it's too
real.
late.
So yeah,
For
man.
real.
So is it just on the West Coast or is it in
Man,
stores
it's
and
everywhere, man.
okay,
We got
okay.
like, cause what we do, we target a lot of independent, independent liquor stores and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Calling the independent market with it. You feel me? And if you're a person that's looking to get your license and stuff like that, for that, so you can actually sell your own. You know what I'm saying? Liquor
Right,
brands and shit like that. Tap in with us. You feel me? That's what we do, for real.
right.
And that's how we expanding and getting our shit out there, for real, for real. You
Yeah,
know,
bro. That's positive,
this shit,
bro.
this shit is really black owned. You know
Right, I
what
see
I'm
that from the
saying?
top to the bottom, like that. That's
For real, for
positive though,
real.
like giving us another direction. You know what I mean? Even with music, but outside of it. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? So
for sure,
yeah,
for
shit.
sure.
You tapped in and connect these dots, man. Get with
Yeah.
kid on that, man, on some business shit though.
For real. Like that shit, I'm gonna tell you a funny
What-
story, right?
What's that?
I'm cooling, right? And 50, right? 50 got the what the new stuff he pushing right now? The
Uh,
Lamentia, something like
yeah,
whatever he
yeah.
pushing, right? So he way out there, he in Cognac, France. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So he dealing with the same people we dealing with. You know what I mean? So while he out there, he having this meeting with them. Dude FaceTimes me. You heard me? Fucked his head clean up. For real, yeah.
Oh
This dude
shit.
like, yo, man, we got kid on the free. Like, kid, the fuck? Like,
Right,
yeah, nigga was down.
right,
Yeah.
right, right. It came full circle right
Bust him
there.
up. That's a fact. What's
Yeah,
down,
yeah.
JoJo?
That's real. That's real. That's real, man.
Bust him up, bro.
Right, right. So tell me about the Millionaire label, man, because
Yeah,
I noticed, but first you put out an album called Millionaire, right?
yeah,
So that was
yeah.
almost like hell. You was almost hell manifesting in that
Well, nah,
direction. It
even
almost
even
was.
around that time, like when I put the Millionaire album out, like I always had the Millionaire label, bro. Like I always had that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bro, for real. That's why I say, man, it's reading that shit, bro. Niggas stand on it. You know what I'm
That's
saying? For
real. That's
real, bro.
business.
Like, Yeah, bro. So it was like no matter who I was with, like even like, from Wayne to 50, you know what I'm saying, whatever, it was always like reading that shit.
Right.
For real, like it like every song, you gonna hear me to shouting that out, shout my hood out. You know what I mean? For real, for real.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. That's real. I didn't know that. Cause it, what I'm saying, outside looking in, you don't know.
Hmm.
But that's business though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just for you to, what I'm saying, have that in order, and everything like that. So,
Yeah, shout out to that reading that album too, bro. Like, and shout out to my nigga Cino, bro. Honorable Cino.
yeah,
He produced fucking 98% of that album. For
okay.
real,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
real, bro. Down to
What's a
every
couple,
track was from him,
what
huh?
what's two of your favorite tracks off there?
Uh, uh, they say and back on my bullshit.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, cause man, I think I've heard back on my bullshit. Matter of fact. Yeah,
facts.
yeah,
Facts.
but that's definitely what it was though. Really, that whole really transition.
Yeah.
Um, but shit, what you got coming next, man? I
Um,
mean, I know you stay
you
working.
know,
I know you
man,
got something coming.
I got a couple of new singles I'm about to drop.
Okay,
One of the singles that I was actually about to drop, I kind of like, held it back, redo it because I'm gonna have somebody special jump on that for me. You
okay,
know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna release it for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But till then, I'm gonna release another single for y'all. Don't trip.
yeah, yeah.
Uh, but I'm working on my album Kaizen. You feel me? For real. I was gonna drop the Street Fame too, but then unfortunately, like I said, my dad passed and shit.
Oh man,
And I just
sorry
went
to hear that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I just went to, just feeling that kind of way, when I recording and shit. So you know what I mean? I said, I'm working on this album here you did called Kaizen. You know what I mean? For him.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, yeah, and I'm gonna drop that for real. And that's the thing. Yellow Tape was just the first single off there. So
okay,
you already
okay,
know what it's gonna sound like, you know
right.
what I'm
I
saying?
see how you covered on
For
that one.
real.
Yeah.
For real, bro. Yeah, man, I ain't playing on that motherfucker.
Most definitely. So when you say you looking at dropping that?
I ain't really putting no real date on it, bro. Cause how this
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
is now, like how the game is now, you wanna kinda, strike up the momentum.
Oh,
You feel me?
definitely.
For real. And I really think the next single I put out and shit like that gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? That besides what I got already out there with BG and shit like that is gonna,
Yeah, yeah,
it's gonna do what it's supposed to do and you feel me?
yeah, most
Then
definitely.
I give y'all the kite sign, you hear me? For real.
Yeah, most definitely. Looking forward to it, bro. Um,
Yeah.
what's the speaking of that, what I mean, what's the biggest difference you see in the game, from not even when you first started, just from now until, maybe
Oh,
maybe a couple years back though.
it's way faster.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's way faster for real, man. You could put out a song right now. You hear me? In
Yeah.
about 4 more hours, people gonna be saying, when you dropping the next one? Just like now, when you dropping the album? When it did it like, for real, like
Right.
people be
I'm
wanting
guilty of that.
shit like that. You know what I mean? For
Yeah.
real, like I think that's a big change right there, and the fact that you could do shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Just go live and promote your shit and all this and that. For real, like the era I come from, you had to print up thousands of posters and flyers and CDs and you did jump in
Yeah,
a
bro.
van and go from hood to hood.
Straight
You
up.
know what I'm
Straight
saying?
up. I
For
really feel
real.
like that's right. I think the biggest difference, and just to elaborate on what you're talking about, just because
Mm-hmm.
you just struck some, it's the technology, like as far as us being able to go live right here, being wherever else we
Mm-hmm.
are,
That's a
folks
fact.
being able to record easily, folks sitting down and recording now, folks just being able to record, with different types of different technology, not even need the mix down yet. It's
Fact.
just the
Facts. Like people just putting that shit out. I ain't gonna like real shit, bro. Like Listen to a lot of the songs that's coming out, bro. You could tell a lot of that shit ain't even mixed or mastered, bro. Like niggas like, oh, this shit bumping. You hear me? Put this shit out right now.
Right. And
Yeah,
that's what I was saying. And yeah, that's why. Yeah, I double salute you on just like you say, just staying a buck with everything, because
yeah.
and it's easy to, you know what I mean, to sway left or right. You know what I mean,
Hmm.
with what, especially what be going on just in the industry from my perspective.
Right.
So yeah, man, for real, for real.
For real,
But
bro.
yeah, bro, that's pretty much all we have for I have for
Oh
you though.
man, it's
Um,
love, bro.
yeah,
Shit.
yeah.
You know, I'm here anytime, bro. I'm going to call away, my nigga.
Oh yeah, we gonna definitely we got some stuff I want to talk about on here, but I definitely got a
Yeah,
few
just hit
things
me
for
up.
you and a few things that I want to talk to you about
Facts.
too, bro. So
All right.
most definitely, bro. I appreciate you rocking out with me
Man, for sure,
for
man. You hear
real.
me
It's
all
love
day. Yeah,
every
just hit
time.
me up, brother.
You
Yeah.
know it. Appreciate everybody rocking out with me. DJ T Money Coalition DJs, the Hype 87.3, man. We here.